Hey guys, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. Everybody knows it is required to attend muster drill before the ship sails off. But who knew what a shit show it was going to be? Find out why Kevin and I wanted to jump overboard in this episode of my Tales from the High Seas. Now, muster drill was at 3:30, and we were in our cabin unpacking backpack, shoulder tote, and the carry-on. And you know, they're still delivering luggage. You can hear boom, bada boom, bada boom outside in the hallway as everything is being dropped off. And of course, I'm always looking at the clock, you know, watching the time, because I know that Kevin and I have to get out of that cabin early because we have to catch an elevator down to muster drill. It was being held in the Escape Theater. And it's like, why can't we just go someplace close by? Why are they always sending us off somewhere? And the theater, you know what that means? That means a shitload of people. Now, we've attended muster drills on other ships where it was held in the library or the card room or at La Cucina restaurant, where it's a smaller group of people. Very controlled. They scan your card in, so that's their record that you've attended. But to go to the theater, oh, I knew it was going to be trouble before we even got there. Now, I said, let's go. It's a little after 3. It's going to take us a while to get down there, so let us move on out. So we get out of our room, and of course, the hallways are loaded with luggage. Everywhere on both sides. Now, if you've seen our vlogs, you know how narrow these cruise ship hallways are. We can barely get down on a normal basis. And you know, in the mornings when the cabin stewards are cleaning cabins and they have their cleaning cart, that Kevin's got to move the cart out of the way just to get me down the hallway. Well, to have luggage on both sides was a nightmare. And, you know, that's just the way it is. It just can't be helped. They can't stop delivering luggage. That's a lot of luggage to get out of cargo and up to all the decks. So Kevin is now in front of me, and he is going down the hallway, and he's moving luggage to kind of like inside where the door is, kind of getting it off the wall and set into the door. Off the wall, set into the door, so that he can come back and kind of get me down. So that was the arduous process. And we were in a secondary hallway. We were not in the main drag hallway. So we had to get through the secondary hallway, go down, and then make the turn to the main hallway, do the same thing. And hopefully, and I think there was a cabin steward and their assistants were there, and they were kind of helping along the way. We finally got to the elevators. And it's like, okay, let's go down to the Escape Theater. Okay, boom. Hit all the buttons. Ready to go. Phase 1, the luggage gauntlet complete. So we're waiting for elevators. And they're ding, ding. And Kevin's like, oh, this one's coming. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see if I can get on first before we go, you know, trying to roll over there. No, can't get on. It's loaded. Ding. Oh, here's another one. Oh. Loaded, can't get on. You know, Kevin's starting to get irritated. Dink. Oh, come on, we're going to get on. He's like, we're going to get on this next one. And I'm like, sure we are. He rolls me over. You know, we're kind of in front of the elevator. The door's open. And it's like, oh, and I said, it's full. And so this lady goes, oh my God, he's in a wheelchair. And the doors close. And I look at Kevin and I'm like, am I a clown? Is there something funny and clownish about someone in a wheelchair? That she was like, oh my God, he's in a wheelchair. Seriously. Hand to God. Hand to God. What is wrong? Why is that so funny? So then, we're still waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. And at one point, Kevin was like, I'm just ready to skip muster drill. I'm ready to skip muster drill because I just said, we're never going to get there. We're never going to get there. It's almost 3:30. We've wasted all this time trying to get a damn elevator. I said, well, whatever comes, let's just get on wherever it's going. Up and down, you know that theory. He was like, he wanted so bad to just go back to the cabin. And I go, you and I both know we must attend muster drill. It's a must. They're going to come looking for us. We don't want to look bad. We are cruising with wheels. We know the score. But it was very aggravating. And then it's funny because as other people were passing by and getting on and off elevators as we were trying to go where we wanted to go, this couple, they come to the elevator, and as they're walking past, and the lady looks at me, and she looks at me, and then she looks at her husband. She goes, "Oh, I should have got one of those wheelchairs. Oh, this would have made this cruise so much easier. And then you could have pushed me all around the ship, and I wouldn't have to walk around. I told you I should have got something like that." And off they go, toddling off. And I'm like, this isn't a fashion accessory. Okay, being in a wheelchair is not I'm just a lazy ass and I want someone to push me around so I don't have to exert myself. Again, not a fashion accessory, not the lazy man's way to get around the ship. It's somewhat of what I call a requirement. And I'm like, I don't know what's up with these people where they think that it's like, oh, you're in a wheelchair. Yeah, I should have got one of those too. Yeah, could have got to the buffet faster. Seriously? Now, we finally get to the theater, packed with people. We get in there. It is crazy town. People are running all over like somebody. Okay, those of you that have watched the movie Titanic, okay, when the ship was going down and the cameras were panning everyone and everyone's running around. They're running here. They're running there. They're going here. And I always think to myself, where do they think they're running? The ship is going down. But that's how it was in the theater. People were just running around. I don't know where they were running to. Now, we were part of the A6 group. So we had to find our crew member holding the green sign that said A6, because that's what we were assigned. It's on our sail and sign card, and that's where we have to go to check in, and they have to scan us. So Kevin's like, oh my God, he's down by the stage. How did they expect people in wheelchairs and scooters to get down the stairs to where he is to be scanned? And I go, no, that's just crazy. I mean, I'm lucky, Kevin, because I'm with you. Okay? And so, you're going to take my card, and you're going to go down there with 2 cards and go, and my husband's up there in the wheelchair. But what if you're traveling alone in a scooter or a wheelchair? How are you going to get down? You're going to have to grab somebody amidst this chaos and go, I'm A6, and he's down there, and I can't roll my wheelchair down the stairs to get to him to scan me. But it was crazy. Everybody was screaming and yelling, and the corral areas where wheelchair people go to watch the shows were packed with people in wheelchair scooters, standing room only. I said, we need to find a corner where I'm out of the way, and so let's just get up against a wall and, go down, scan, but it was such a huge theater, and they started the, process of showing you, how to put the life preserver on and all that. No one was listening. They're still running around, up and down the stairs, running this way, running that way, in and out, in and out. It was really crazy. Kevin and I were like, he wanted to go. He goes, let's go. I go, we can't go yet. I mean, seriously, because they're kind of not done. We have to at least appear that were, participating. I said, well, let's go to the other side. So we rolled to the other side. It was much quieter. The less crazier people were on the other side. So he was happy because it was giving him a headache. And so we sat there for a few minutes. And when I thought we were reaching a point, because I know when they're kind of wrapping up, I said, all right, I think we can probably go. So we turn around and we start going down the ramp to get out. And there's another little muster drill going on outside of the theater. And they have a whole group of people clustered up, and there's crew members, and they're going through the whole thing with the life preserver. And I'm like, well, stuff's still going on. Then I look over, and there's some woman, and she's got her headphones on, and her Walkman, in her jogging tight exercise clothes, and she's jogging around in circles. And I'm like, God, this is crazy. What? Who is she? What is she doing? I thought, this is the wildest thing I've ever seen. Because muster drill is going on in the theater, where it's a major, crap show. A little mini muster drill is out here with all these other people. Who's this broad running in circles with her headphones on, exercising in the middle of muster? Is she a crew member? Because she can't be. If she was a crew member, wouldn't she be participating in muster? And if she's a guest, why isn't she, again, participating in muster? It was the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. But we eventually, it was finished. We kind of rolled out. We tried to get to the elevators so that we could get back up to the room. And as you know from last week's Tales from the High Seat episode, Elevator Showdown, what we encountered trying to get back to the room. But, it was a crazy day. Muster drill did not disappoint. It was really out of control. But sometimes that's just the way it is. Large ship, lot of people. I wish we had been in a smaller location, less confusion. It really it didn't serve a purpose. No one was paying attention. No one. It was just the formality of scanning sail and sign cards. And I swear that if the ship went down, nobody was going to know where to go or what to do. Really. So, I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of my Tales from the High Seas. I want to remind you to make sure you're a regular subscriber to our YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button if you're not, and click that bell to get regular notices of when our videos go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Also, follow us on Facebook, Cruising with Wheels main page, and my special Cruise Chat group. Click to join. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat is also where you can find us. So, remember to always, what do we say? Travel safe and cruise often.